Hello, and welcome to my Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke Challenge series. I'll be playing through this game. It's my favorite of the third generation. Ruby and Sapphire had a lot of the interesting new ideas that came into the games, and Fire and Leaf Green, of course, with the remix of Gen 1. But Emerald really just put the cherry on the top of the cake for me. I really enjoyed a lot of the gameplay aspects. Battle Frontier was a nice touch indeed. As well as being able to get Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. So I will be playing through, and as I go along the normal randomizer rules, I've changed all the wild Pokemon and the routes, including the starter Pokemon. As for the Nuzlocke, it's standard Nuzlocke rules. Items are not to be used in battle, and once a Pokemon is found, the first Pokemon in each area to be found will be counted. Kill or catch, and after that I can no longer catch. I can only kill the ones in the area. Once a Pokemon is dead, it is no longer usable. It is moved to the a box, and by itself cannot be revived as soon as possible. I do have a save file here that I accidentally started, but the video didn't work too well, so I had to redo it. So we're gonna start now with a new file. This is Professor Birch, the Professor Oak and Elm of Hoenn, and him and his daughter are a very dynamic part of the, should we say, storyline in the beginning, but fizzle out to have a minor role by game's end. As you can see, I have an Armaldo mixed up instead of the normal Azumarill. I did not know that it actually affected that part. I'm gonna put my normal name of Arrow, all that great stuff. And I come from Little Root, and I just moved there, as the story is telling us. So I'll be starting in a fancy little cruising ride on my way to my new home. And pardon if it sounds like I'm eating at the moment, because I am. Some really good Chinese food I have here. As for that fancy ride, it's really great. It sounds like a truck because it is a truck. It's my moving truck. They didn't want to give me a seat in the car for the family or in the front of the truck. They just want to put me with the boxes, you know. I like the neglect. Neglect makes me strong. La la la. I always found that this town looks a lot like an inverse version of Pallet Town to me, with three houses and a three buildings, I should say, and a fence, and what do you call it? And the professor's lab. Inside the house, instead of the Machoke from Ruby and Sapphire, they're actually bigger off in this one, moving your stuff around. You have to set your clock to continue. And I did have a problem with the video, so I had to cut out part of the starter getting part, so I'm going to show you now who I chose. Say hello to Toast the Heracross. Adam in Nature, level 5. I'm glad to meet you, Toast. Hope you'll be able to help me out in some battles. I'll try to keep you alive as long as possible. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to stutter a bit, walking and talking, because, you know, I'm like that. I'm going to try to get through this grass without encountering any Pokemon. Alright, so I made through that one. To the next, I gotta do this really strategically, least amount of grass possible. I'm going for 6 squares here. Speed, speed, speed. And I kind of power through that. So now I'm in Odale Town. Old Ale or Old Dale? Anyway, Route 103, I'm going to do the same thing. I gotta try to get no wild Pokemon, because I am counting the first one I encounter, regardless if I'm able to catch Pokemon or not. And I do make it through. I'm able to challenge May here. 3 starter choices were Geodude, Heracross, and Remoraid. And as you can see, I chose Heracross. And May ended up choosing as a response the Remoraid, which which means it goes Trico is Geodude, Fortune was Heracross, and Mudkip was Remoraid. I'm actually do a lot of damage with a tackle in the first turn. Third of his HP, he's only going to get 3 off on me, and I'm just going to spam tackle till he dies, which is really nice. I hope I can get the hits off though. Yeah, I did it! Cool. So Toast's going to get 82 points, I really hope he can get a level up here. So these are doing starters here. Really? I don't get the level. Frustration alright. She congratulates me for beating her ass. I get 300 bucks. Sounds like a good day. Now she knows why her dad's creeping on me, because I'm really good at training and shit. And I'm gonna head back to her with the lab. We can exchange some Pokeballs. She can look at mine if she wants. And nudge, woods. I did like the graphical jump. I expected because of the Game Boy Advance being better than the Game Boy Color, of course. But just the overall idea, the liberties they took with shadows, building structures, rounding edges was always nice. Now Birch is saying, oh, good job, you beat my daughter. Great role support, great role model there. So he gives me a Pokédex. Which is really cool, because I think in this game you have National Dex Pokemon until you get the actual National Dex. It registers as having no number in the summary. And so he's gonna start bragging about his daughter, and May's gonna be like, oh wow, you did it too, Arrow. Here, you can have some Pokeballs. May, I'm supposed to show you the Pokeballs here. Thanks for fucking things up, May. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and leave this goddamn party. If I ever stop stuttering my walk, I have walking problems here. How to get that checked out, guys. Fat man in the way, almost like me in real life. And my mom is gonna come up and say goodbye. She says my Pokemon's so cute, you're adorable, baby. But you gotta get these running shoes. I love the running shoes. Really good idea. A lot better than the walking I had to do in Gen 1 and 2. It took forever. 90% of my game felt like walking. And Mom's sad that I'm leaving. She thinks that I have my own Pokemon. My dad would be so proud. Bitch, I'ma beat my dad later in the game. Spoiler! So I'm gonna head back to Route 101. I'm gonna go straight in the grass, see if I can catch something. I wonder where, actually, I wonder what I actually got in the, oh my god, it's oh yes, Blissey! This early in the game, I can always tank with Blissey. Get some damage off and then switch into Heracross and get the hit, especially with Roxanne. If I can get a fighting type move in time, I'll be okay with that. And Blissey uses Growl on me. I should be able to get an attack off without killing it, which is really great. As long as I don't get a crit. You fucking kidding me? I got a crit. As you can see now, yeah. So that's it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe below. And please tune into the next episode, where I attempt to get to the first gym and through Petalburg City in the woods and such. Have a good one, guys.